Hey everyone, Derek here with a quick news update on Nintendo, as they seem to have suffered a pretty massive leak when it comes to their source code on a bunch of classic games. And this has all been revealed via an anonymous poster on 4chan, who is the one to have leaked partial to complete source code for a lot of different games. So what exactly was leaked? Well, the full development repository for Ensata official DS emulator, the full development repository for Pokemon Diamond and Pearl, the full personal development repository by a Diamond and Pearl dev, full development depository for Netcard, a cancelled GBA peripheral, the full development repository for Game Boy Advance BIOS, the full development repository for Game Boy Color boot ROM, a full master ROM database for Famicom and NES including ROMs, a master ROM or maybe even the source code of Super Mario RPG, the source code to Star Fox, Star Fox 2, Link's Awakening DX, Wild Tracks, Yoshi's Island, Mario Kart, F-Zero, A Link to the Past, Super Mario All-Stars, and the Wii Virtual Console Game Boy emulator. There's also a Super Mario Kart prototype and the full development repository for the Wii Shop Channel server-side source code. There's also something called the Wallpaper Password Maker source code, a random test program source code, many tape backups, and several Super Mario World 2 prototypes. However, it's what they've gotten from these games that's the most interesting. For example, there's some stuff from the early development of Yoshi's Island with placeholder Super Mario World music and sounds, an entirely different map, and a baby Mario that crawls around instead of floating in a bubble and doesn't cry. In Star Fox 2, there was originally a human character, and there's an early Yoshi sprite that looks like a Koopa Troopa. There's also the Mystery Super Donkey game that utilizes the same stomp clouds with faces from Mario Maker, leading to an explanation of why that looks like it does. In addition, there is information about a Pokemon game that was supposed to be made by IQ, and a new Luigi sprite that is certainly something else. So yeah, there's a lot of stuff in here that people are going to be digging through, finding all kinds of old files, just finding what they were working on back in the day, the early concept. This is pretty great for historical context, but Nintendo is likely not very happy about this at all. So we'll have to see what actually comes out of it, what Nintendo might do, we don't know. Obviously, we're not going to show the images ourselves, and we're not going to provide a link, mainly because we don't want Nintendo coming after us, which seems kind of likely in this context, but it should be pretty easy to find them. They're going to be all over the place, so just keep an eye out and you'll see the examples. But what do you think of all this? Let us know in the comments, and of course be sure to subscribe to Game Explained for more on Nintendo and other things gaming as well. Until next time, bye.